It's actually our last full day here at Seaside. So we're gonna head down to lowest tide, and that's happening basically right now. So early in the morning.
And it's early in the morning. Well, early for us in the morning.
Yes. Yeah. So we're gonna be down at the beach pretty quick. We're just having some breakfast. What are you having, Lisa?
Peanut butter and honey on toast. My favorite.
There you go. I'm having some good stuff too. Ready to roll. This is it.
We're ready. Let's do this thing. You guys, this is amazing. It's our last day at the Oregon coast, which I think I might have said this morning, but I was still sleeping when Kent was filming this morning.
So who knows what she said.
And it's just beautiful out here. So we have some things that we've been thinking about lately.
Yeah.
And we want to talk today, as we explore the beach, as we say goodbye to the Oregon coast, inspiration.
The things that inspire you, and then also the things that you have to determine and make happen, because you can't lay in bed and experience this.
Exactly. So
you have to set the alarm, you have to get up, you have to get all your gear together, and you have to get out here.
Even if you're not a morning person. So inspiration, motivation, and determination. What inspires you? Let's talk about that. Okay guys, so we want to talk about inspiration. What inspires you?
Do you like being out like this?
I do love this. Well, we always say that it fills our soul. And I think that is a key to figure out what inspires you. So when you look at your YouTube playlist, or when you check your Pinterest board, or you scroll through your favorite Instagrammers, what are those images? Are they images of the ocean? Are they images of the NASCAR race? Are they all about the tech stuff and new computers and all that? And I just love that each person has their own level of inspiration. Hold on a second, I just found a big shell.
What inspires me is that moment when you're conquering, whether it's climbing to the top of a hill or a mountain, or whether it's getting to a vista for a view, or whether it's taking on a road trip and getting to your points of destination, knowing you're accomplishing it.
For us, for our future, we're always hoping, first of all, to be together.
Yeah.
Because we're best friends, and that is definitely our hope and our inspiration. And then to just continue exploring our planet, God's beautiful creation, the amazing people and vistas that are out there.
Now, I watch some YouTube channels that are of people that full-time sail and circumnavigate and go across the Pacific, and that inspires me, but not to do that.
Right. So
But it
then-
does inspire me.
So it inspires you, but it doesn't motivate you.
No.
So that's going to be our next conversation.
There are quite a few things that I saw over the last 2.5 years that brought me great motivation to get out and do this lifestyle.
Yep.
One YouTuber who was out in the middle of nowhere sitting in a hot tub, well, hot springs, with nobody around. And I thought, that's pretty cool for a Thursday.
And I think that motivated at least Kent to basically copy the same moment. And I think
Yeah.
that's where it switches from inspiration into motivation, is that you want to imitate it. You want to take hold of that thing that inspired you.
You want to taste some of that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And have your own experiences.
Now, we've seen some people that will do travel in a way that doesn't make sense to us, and we're not actually after that. So it will still motivate us, but will motivate us to do our own
Yeah. And it
exploring.
should. It should, because your life should be your own. You shouldn't just copy someone else's life.
Yeah.
You know, another thing that motivates us as well as other people is the sense of mortality, and knowing that life is short
Fleeting.
and we don't know what tomorrow holds. That thing that inspired me, now I want to go grab hold of that and go make that happen for my life.
Yeah. And I want to do it soon.
Exactly. I'll give you a quick little example. I have a bicycle that drives me crazy because it doesn't actually work very well. And there's so many things wrong with that thing. And essentially, I hate it. I do not like that bicycle. But I'm motivated to ride it because I want to get to certain places. I want to get to the beach. I need to get to the grocery store. I need the exercise. So I will ride that bicycle, even though it's annoying and frustrating. I'm motivated to do it because I have things that I need to accomplish, and it is a vehicle to accomplish those things.
So the day we get Fat Tire e-bike will be an exciting day for you?
That'll be a fabulous day. Looking forward to those e-bikes.
Yeah.
I'm inspired to be motivated to go get the e-bikes.
That's right. So if you go from inspiration to motivation, then where do you go from there?
Well, you can be motivated all day long to do whatever, to lose weight or to reach a certain goal, but if you don't have the determination to make it happen, it's never going to actually happen.
Yeah.
All right, determination. What is it?
Determination. Well, first of all, before you get determined and get completely moving in one direction, you got to both get on the same page.
Yes, if you're sharing your life with someone, you pretty much have to share.
Yes.
So
And give and take.
yeah. So our suggestion is get inspired together.
Yes.
Start watching the same YouTube videos, or start reading the same books, or
And
going
buy
to the same church, or whatever it is that inspires you.
and buy a rig together and make it yours.
Exactly.
If that's what your inspiration is.
Mm-hmm.
But determination. When you make the decision, make it completely. You know, say, hey, we are not going to stop until we've full-time RV'd for a year, if that's what your goal is.
Yeah.
Don't waver on that. I remember Cortez, the story of Cortez. He gets to the mainland, his people all get out, and he says to the captains, burn the ships. We're not turning around.
No turning back.
We're not going to say, ooh, I don't know if we should be here, and run the other direction.
I think it's easy to say to yourself, this is too hard.
Yeah.
Or maybe this isn't really what I wanted. And truly, you need to consider those questions
Yes.
and say, is this really what I wanted in the first place? Did I think I was inspired and motivated to do this thing, but now I'm not. And if you establish that it is exactly what you want to do, just stay determined and get it done. Now, that determination will decide what you do every day and what choices you make, financially, what choices you make in your health and in your friendships and in your job situation, especially the job situation.
Yeah.
And so that's an individual thing for every person, but I think it's important to recognize that without determination, you're never going to reach.
You're not going to push through.
You're never going to reach that goal that you wanted to achieve.
I read a book once where a crew from Chicago, they went and bought a gold mine, and they were digging out gold, and everything was going really well, and they were invested. And then the gold vein stopped, and they dug more and dug more and dug more until they didn't have any resources, and then they packed up. The person who took over brought in a geologist, and they found that there was a fault, and the vein actually continued, but it was 6 feet on a different direction than they were digging.
They were 6 feet away.
They were 6 feet away.
Wow.
And that gold vein still held a lot of gold. But the first company, the first crew, it wasn't theirs.
So don't stop 6 feet away.
So don't stop 6 feet away. And the what was learned by that first crew is we're never going to stop 6 feet away from our fortune ever again in life. And that was what carried them through so many more ventures.
Yeah, exactly. So learn from your mistakes. I think it's probably a good lesson from that
and push
story.
through.
Yeah, exactly. For sure. Anyway, we are not motivational speakers by any means. We've read a few books. We have lived some life. We've learned from a lot of you guys that have shared your stories with us.
Yeah.
And we just hope that this video has helped you guys to stay inspired, stay motivated, and be determined to just get out there and grab life by the tail. My name is Lisa.
My name is Kent, and we're Living Light RV.
You guys have a great week, and we'll see you next Thursday.